Loachapoka, Notasulga, two communities separated by less than 10 miles. Two communities that support each other for 364 days a year. But when that one day comes that they put the pads on and take the field, it's two communities that want nothing more than to beat each other.
Each year this game is very important because one, the importance of it is it's a region game. So both of us are trying to make sure that we finish strong in the region. So it's a region game, and then besides that, it's a rivalry game. You know, both communities are real close together, 5 miles apart or lesser. You know, you got people, got family over there, and they have people from Notasulga, got family over here in Loachapoka, people from over here in Loachapoka got family over in Notasulga. So it's a great community experience, a great community rivalry.
Oh, as always, a great game, good atmosphere when both of these teams come together. You know, separated no more than 10 minutes. A lot of talk, a lot of trash talk between families, good friends, but it's all love. You know, at the end of the day, everybody's family pretty much between Notasulga and Loachapoka. But on this week, everybody hate each other. You know, it's not a lot of talking beside trash talk, you know. So just for this 1 week out of 365 days, there's gonna be some hatred. But then tomorrow night after the game, everybody's back cool and it's, you know, just a family-oriented thing.
The thing is with a rivalry, you play it one day a year. And so you got 364 days before you see that team again, before you play them again. So whatever happens, you get to talk about that for the next 364 days. You get to talk about that rivalry game, whoever won, whoever lost, wherever you see each other at. It might be in a grocery store, it might be at church, it may be a family reunion or anywhere like that. You get to see that person throughout the whole time that you waiting to play again next year. So that makes the dynamics like real big because now if you're on the losing end, you got to wait to get revenge back, you know, to get back on the winning end before you can, you know, talk like you want to talk. But the thing is, it's great because of that. I got one guy in particular, his mom played basketball at Notasulga. He grew up Loachapoka fan. Now his son plays for Loachapoka. And so he has family members over there, and then, you know, he going over there and he gonna take it with his family members for the game. So, you know, it's a real big family thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. You know, me playing here from Notasulga, I played in the rivalry. I played with some guys that was from Loachapoka that came to Notasulga. I also had some guys, like he said, left Notasulga that moved to Loachapoka. Now I got kids that play in that. So now it's like some generations of different people in the rivalry now. And like I said, my coach coached me in it. He passed the torch down to me. Coach Sykes, Coach Tate, longtime coach up there at Loachapoka, he passed the torch down to Coach Newton. So now we're just trying to make sure that we keep both programs in the road and keep it running the way that they would want it to be run.
My first experience, I've been a part of some rivalries. You know, I went to Valley High School, so I played in the Valley rivalry. I also coached at Blunt High School, and I coached at Blunt High School, and I was in the Blunt Vigo rivalry. So I've been involved in a lot of rivalries, but this one right here just kind of hits home with community. My first experience was on the losing end of this rivalry with Coach Jones. He does a tremendous job over there with Notasulga. And it's just a hard feeling for those 300, like I said, in 364 days, it's like a hard feeling that you gotta, like, when you see Coach Jones, you see them other guys, you know that you was on the losing part of that game.
Coach Jones at Notasulga has a unique perspective on the rivalry due to the fact that he not only now coaches in this game, but at one time he played in this game as well.
Oh man, those years wish I could relive them. It was a great time here. Coach Sykes did a great job of always preparing us to play. And like I said, Coach Tate came in the rivalry my 10th grade year, and he made it tough. You know, he had those guys really playing. They would go through a brick wall for him, and it just got more intense. You know, he had those guys really pumped up to play. Coach Sykes always had us pumped up to play. So it really wasn't much to be said when the Battle Highway 14 was going on. We just wanted to make sure now in this generation that these kids understand that. And some of them are starting to understand it. Like I said, I got a bunch of young guys that played in it for the first time last year. And the score didn't go the way we wanted to, but I think they grew from that situation that we went through last year. And now this week of practice has been nothing but ready to play. And I'm eager to see how these guys are going to play when they get on the field tomorrow night for their second time in this rivalry.
Coach Jones has experienced many wins in this rivalry, both as a player and coach. But last year, it was Coach Newton's turn to experience what it feels like to win this game.
Oh, the first win was an incredible feeling. It was a great feeling to finally get that first win. When you win a game and it's like a big tradition game. We recognize the 2003, 2004 season team last year. So it was great. We recognized Coach Tate, one of the legendary coaches that coached here. We recognized him. So it was a good opportunity for us to beat Notasulga in front of that big crowd. We had a big crowd here. So it was a big opportunity to finally beat Notasulga with that crowd here, and it was like a burden lift off you, to get that first win here against a rival school. You try to treat it like every other game, but our kids don't know it's not an every other game. They're in the same church, they're in the same store, they're in the same community, they had the same relatives over there. So they know it's not an everyday game. So the thing is, you try as a coach not to put too much on it because of it's a region game. You want to just go out and play, but it's different. Their preparation this week has been different. They're paying attention to fine details. They've been in tune with everything that's going on for us, the practices and everything else going on and all that kind of stuff. So, they'll be ready.
With two coaches who now have a lot of experience in this rivalry, they know they will have to do certain things very well in order to come away with the win.
Stay away from the turnovers. The last 3 games, we've had 0 turnovers. We have not turned the ball over, and that's with a young group. Last year, we was turning the ball over way too much, and that's something that I think that we are getting better with. Secondly, we got to force turnovers. We've been forcing a lot of turnovers as well. Third, we just got to play hard and try not to get ourselves in bad predicaments. We need to, stay ahead of the sticks if we can. When we can move the ball, and we got to get off the field on third downs too. That's the key thing too. And special teams, we got to win the special team battle. So those are some of the things. It's a lot of things that you got to do to win a game, but some of those are specific key things I think that we could do to win this game.
I tell our kids the main thing we got to focus on is all 3 parts of the game: special teams, offense, and defense. All 3 parts plays a very important role in what's going on. If you're not good on special teams, they could score or you can score. So all 3 phases of the game is very important. So we got to go in and attack all 3 phases of the game.
Loachapoka will be looking to win back-to-back games in this rivalry for the first time since 2009 and 2010 when the two teams take the field tonight.